It's officially the NFL offseason, but the Minnesota Vikings should be always looking to grind and grow and improve the rooster wherever they can. Now, a spot where they could use a little bit more depth, a little bit more stank is along that defensive line. Could the Vikings make another splash in free agency? They have just a little bit of cap room, and enter one free agent, Ndamukong Suh. That's right. He, formerly of the Detroit Lions, number 2 overall pick in 2010. The number 1 overall pick that year was Sam Bradford, by the way. Recently of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he still wants to play, even at age 35. Schefter, go. And Ndamukong Suh on ESPN2's NFL Live on where he might be in the future. It looks like the Bucs are out of the picture, but Suh did say that he would like to continue playing. Now, the Bucs basically replaced him in free agency and the draft, and Ndamukong Suh, he still has some talent, man. He's certainly not the player that he was back in the day as the Pro Bowler, All-Pro with the Lions, but he still certainly has some talent and some meat left on the bone. He's had a 12-year career. He's been getting it done for a number of seasons. Had that first stanza in Detroit, and then took his talents to Miami. Had a year with the Rams, and then the last 3 have been with the Buccaneers. But he's been solid. Like, he's been great against the run. He's brought an attitude to the defensive line. He's reduced his number of ball-kicking incidents, although you know. And over the last 2 years, he's had 6 sacks apiece in 2021 and 2020, respectively. So he can still bring it. He can still certainly bring that stank to a defense. Money-wise, last year with the Bucs, he got about $10.2 million, but he's certainly not bringing in the 20+ million per season that he was when he was prime time in Ndamukong Suh, the last draft class in before the rookie wage scale came into play. So he got monster money from the Lions. He got huge money from the Dolphins as well, but as his career is starting to wane a little bit and he's more of a rotational player, he certainly isn't getting that money. And like we said, the Vikings, they will have around $7.5 million in effective cap space after they sign all their draft picks. So could Ndamukong Suh come on board as a cheaper 1-year $5 million deal with some incentives? I mean, it's possible. And the Vikings, even though they do have some talent along the defensive line, I would be certainly fine if they brought aboard a guy like Suh, if they brought aboard a guy like Sheldon Richardson, etc. Because your front 3, Dalvin Thompson, Harrison Phillips, Armand for Watts, but after that, it really is wide open. You got the veteran Jonathan Bullard. Hopefully he can pan out on something potential. They made him a high draft pick with the Bears a couple years ago. Jumping James Lynch, Jalen Twyman year 2, and then you have the rookies, Tyree Stevenson from Tulsa, Usezi Otomehu from the Gophers, Julian Taylor, etc. So, I mean, the Vikings, depth-wise, I would love to see a little bit more meat along the defensive line, and I do think that Ndamukong Suh could bring something in a limited capacity. Now, he's not going to be out there playing 50, 60 snaps a game like he was in his prime, but could he be in there on certain selected packages, certain selected downs, and play 25, 30 snaps a game and be a high-level contributor for this team? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think that the Vikings are dedicated to really remaking this defense. I think they do have to consider adding just one more piece, just one more piece, and we'll see how this plays out. I know that Sue's been talking about, oh, the Raiders will be fun, all this thing. I think that he will be on a roster when training camp opens, but I'm not sure if this will get solved anytime soon. I think that he will certainly take his time, certainly try and find the best offer. And Ndamukong Suh's been all about the money throughout his career. I don't blame him. Get yours, man. But as right now, since it is on summer break, there's no mini camps or OTAs going on, I think that he will wait until the end of July, early August to select a team. And will it be the Vikings? Could he see himself with the Vikes, and could he see himself chasing another ring because the Vikings in a sort of depleted NFC have as good a chance as anyone out there? We'll see. We'll see, man. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Should the Vikings sign Ndamukong Suh? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Must support the work. Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.